so inside her. She walks with her hands beside her. She takes her time and makes her best steps last forever. Hey everybody, I'm Tommy. This is Almost Zen TV. And that was a quote from the song Slow by Elwood. And it's fitting for today's topic about slow living, the early morning walk version. It's about 6 something-ish. It is raining. I hope this gimbal doesn't get ruined in the rain. Let's walk and talk about slow living. Let's do it facing this way. I mean, you don't need to see my face. I mean, you're not trying to slow your digestion down, just trying to slow your life down. So you don't need to see my face. Alrighty. It's early morning in the Howard Beach neighborhood of Queens, New York, and it is raining. And I want to talk about slow living. A wonderful, wonderful thing. And yes, you can slow live in New York, in the city. I'm going to be doing a video on that soon called Slow Living in the Fast City. That's coming up soon, so hang in there for that one. Thanks everyone for watching. Let's talk about slow living. You want to get started? No matter where you are, no matter what age you are, you can do it with the early morning walk. That's a great start. Just putting one foot in front of the other in a nice slow tempo. And you've started on the path to slow living, my friend. Because it all starts with the steps. So in your house, your apartment, what have you, you're going to be just moving around. And that takes steps. So you could do them fast and stub your toe. Or walk around all fast and feeling hectic. Yeah, the rain's coming down. Or you can just walk slow and let the world slow down to your pace. I had a friend who, when I was in California, who visited New York City, and when she got back, she said, man, it was like crazy. I'm walking in, New York City and Manhattan, and everybody's walking so fast, I'm getting pulled along with the flow, just right into it. And I'm thinking, well, you could do that, but you could just say, nah, I'm not going to. You'll have to walk around me. But New Yorkers, they're in that flow. California's in a different kind of flow. They're more slow living out there. Richard Lewis, the comedian, rest in peace, used to do a joke about how, he was from New York and he went out to California and everyone's, moving around like antelopes, in the parking lot, just all slow, just like meandering along. Yeah, I hope this does not ruin this gimbal. It is coming down. The rain is coming down. I don't think it's waterproof. I don't care. We're in it to win it, baby, now. We're in it to win it. The iPhone should be. But yeah, slow living, man, starts with the steps. So get up early. First thing, your mind hasn't yet begun to start the race yet of the to-do list, right? We haven't started that yet. So put on those little walking shoes. I got mine on today. Put on those walking shoes. Don't sing the blues. Get outside and start walking. Oh, it's coming down. Start walking slowly and just enjoy the pace of life at your own pace. Because if you look at, let me stop here for a second. If you look at all nature, it unfolds in time at the same tempo. Like the lotus flower, patience, my young Padawan, patience. It just goes as it goes. It goes with the flow. It doesn't rush. The tree isn't rushing to grow or to the leaves sprout and then fall off again. I said that so eloquently, didn't I? It just does. In a nice, leisurely pace that nature has set it into. This has set the rhythm into. And we go against that rhythm, baby. Why are we going against that rhythm, baby? Why are we doing that? Why we do that? Yeah, it's coming down, as you can see by these luxurious locks turning wet. Why do we do that? Why do we go against the natural order of things? Oh, because we got our own things to do, baby. We got things to do. Look, the tree, they got nowhere to be. The flowers, the plant, they got nowhere to be. And everyone else is moving fast, so I'm going to get left behind if I don't move fast. Well, who says? I don't say so. I mean, this rain is coming down. It's official. I'm going to damage this this gimbal. But for you guys, I'll do anything. I don't know, man. Slow walking, I think that's a perfect starting point for slow living, because everything you do is in the steps. Got to go brush my teeth. Got to go. Not everything. I mean, there's some things you're doing sitting down, but the act of walking and taking that slow, leisurely pace with no particular place to go and no time to be there, you set yourself in motion to think slower and to react better. You'll make better decisions. I always tell you, when I'm at the supermarket, I'm going to do a video on that, the early morning shopping. Man, I make some bad decisions when I am walking really fast, hectic through that store. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. That guy's in a rush. Blows through the stop sign. You miss everything too, folks. And that's another thing. We want life. We don't want to die. Oh my God, and time is going so fast. And yada, yada, yada. But why are we going so fast then? Time will seem faster. We're going fast. Where are we rushing to? What's the issue? Can't just enjoy this? Again, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The time moves exactly to that rhythm. No matter what we do. No matter what we do. And I know the people say, I like the slow living, but I got things to do. I'm busy, baby. Busy, 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 busy. I got things to do. I'm on the hustle mode, baby. Well, nah. No thanks. There's people in these European countries. They love this slow living. Greece. You know, now I'm not going to get the places exactly right, but in a lot of those places, Greece or Italy or some of those neighborhoods, some of those regions, these people, there's no lunch hour at their works, okay? They don't have like a lunch break. They work the day, they stop, they'll sit, they'll have a baguette, they'll have a Greek Mediterranean salad, you know, with the feta, you know, with the vinegar dressing, you know, with all that stuff. Low carb, but they'll get back to work and they'll finish the job all in good time. Slow living. And nothing's not getting done. They're not, oh my God, this house never got finished. No, it's getting done because they're living with the slow rhythms of the natural flow of things. And oh my God, this rain is coming down. Back on me for this. It is coming down. But yeah, like you walk slower, you notice things. You notice things. You're feeling like wow, I didn't even, I've been walking this street, this path, I think 742 times, and I didn't notice this thing right there. Which is say, wow, I'm gonna give a really bad example here. I didn't notice that leaf there. Yeah, probably because that wasn't there the last time. But let's see, you'll be walking along, and you're rushing, you got your phone, you're Facebooking, you're blasting through the streets, boom, boom, boom. Look at me go, look how fast I'm going now. Now I'm looking at the phone. Oh my God, now I gotta go, where am I going? I'm going this way, I'm going this way. And you're blasting past, you're missing this cool Halloween stuff. And that's not, did that look fun, me blasting down? I used to watch these walking videos, and then there's one guy, Rambalak, who all of a sudden started going really fast, and I stopped watching it. He was blasting. I'm like, well, this isn't, I don't want to walk like that. Like, he was bolting, and I thought, did I hit the YouTube button, and was I making it like 1.0 faster, with that little button you could speed up the videos? Nope, it wasn't. So there, then you slow it down. And now it's about not the destination, but we're just cruising along. Hands in the pocket. You might not even see these little displays of art. I mean, you get up and you go. First thing in the morning. The world has yet to fully wake up. I mean, I've walked along, I haven't seen many people yet. I saw one guy, he looked like a lost PSE&G worker, a utility worker walking around. And there's a couple cars parked with people in them when I was getting this gimbal ready for action, and they were looking at their phone like ready to hit the button, like, who is this guy? What's he doing here? Is he recording us? One of the ladies probably like, hey, is this one of my husband's friends? He found out I'm cheating on him, he's recording me, and she takes off. Who knows if that's what they're thinking, but they're thinking, who's the weird guy walking so early? And he's filming it. Doesn't he have better things to do? And doesn't he have something to do faster than what he's doing? The answer to that is no, I don't. It's Sunday morning, early rainy day. What a perfect time to slow down and notice little mushrooms. It's a great start to a slow living lifestyle. Getting up and walking in a nice leisurely pace. No phone with you unless you leave in your pocket and you want to take a photo. Something really fun to show someone back at home. Hey, look what I saw today. Or even better yet, just tell it to them. Instead of showing the picture becomes the whole story, and you don't really have to say anything. You'll be like, isn't that cool? But without it, you'd have to describe it. You'd have to tell a story. He might not want to hear a story. She might not want to hear a story, but you're going to tell him. You're going to tell him that story. Because if you're slow living, then they're going to be slow living. Because would that be weird, huh? Honey, this whole thing where you're relaxed, I'm kind of getting worried. Are you okay? Because I'm here getting things done. And you're making me think that I'm not getting enough accomplished by walking so slow. But honey, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. This is just the way I am from now on, honey. But yeah, there is scientific studies that show when you do things slower, you're more efficient, there's more clarity in the actions you take. Now, again, I don't think that's true. I don't have any proof. I'm almost guaranteed that is true if we would look it up, though. I'm just assuming it because it probably is. Because do it yourself. Slow down and try to solve something. You'll do it better than if you're blasting through something. Just the way it is. Just the way it is. So a great start to slow living, the early morning walk. Please try it. Please try it. I mean, you notice all this stuff. Right away I thought it was some kids with their little designs, but this is that's the city doing that, marking some territory here. But I might have mentioned in a previous video about the manga, the Japanese manga, which is a comic book in Japan, more like novel comic books almost. They're not comics, but they are, but not the way we would think of Spider-Man and all those. Black and white, more adult-driven stories a lot of times. But this one's called The Walking Man. And the guy just walks. He goes out one day, goes, I got to deliver a letter. Post office, then he's off on an adventure. He's just slowly letting the thing unfold before him with no purpose, no destination in mind, but he's slow living. There's a cat taking off down the path. He just he took off. But there's things like this. That cat, I wish he would have come out. In one of the stories, the character sees a cat and just follows it wherever it went. Down an alley in here, and it took him into a new adventure. And I like that. I like that. He didn't allow the task he had at hand or any time, because at the end of it, sometimes he'll come home and the wife's like, where were you? Dinner's been here. But he just kind of went, he was just slow living. Now, while you're slow living, your dinner was slowly getting cold and ruined here. But hey, it's just a casualty in that slow living life. But let's start with the walk, man, and just get up. Don't take the phone, just go for a nice slow walk. If that's the first thing you do, take the walk and listen to the patter of the rain on the cars as you're going past. And listen to this guy whine and wheel. Then do that, just enjoy, folks. Please enjoy. Be doing more in this series on slow living, that's for sure. Like I said, coming up, slow living in the fast city. Sounds like one of those cool 50s novels. Yeah, see things in a new way. Same shoes, same you, slower pace. Live life slow. It won't wait for you, it just moves on. But one thing it does is it moves on at a very soft pace. So you don't need to rush. Let's stop and enjoy this for a second, how beautiful this is. There's fish in there. Look at those fish too. Those fish are just living slow. They're not blasting around in that water. I mean, there's not a lot of room to blast around, but they could be. That gives them even more reason to just blast around. They'll be bored. They're like, I gotta change the pace up, Fred. But the sound of that water, the sound of that flow, and just sitting, taking a seat there, even in the rain, just let the rain come over you, man. Look at me, my hair look like a drowned rat. But let that sound come over you. There's slow living. Honey, you still out there? Man, I'm doing a lot of interplay between the husband and the wife here. Honey, you still sitting out there? You're gonna catch your death of cold. honey, I'm slow living out here, okay? Some of us are slow living, okay? While other of us are fast freaks. I'm slow living. What about you? What about you? Well, I like to keep going, but I don't want to damage this gimbal, so I'm gonna kind of bring this one to a halt. The things I do for you guys, huh? Things I do for you. Don't let life's pace, predetermined pace that they want you to go on, society, follow nature's path. You know, you're a lot of people, they'll say, I'm going to retire to the countryside and slow down and enjoy life. Well, man, you could do it right here in Queens. I'm going to talk about that soon. You could do it right here in Queens. Man, I am drenched. My next video will be slow living while sick in bed with the flu. But I don't care. It's fun. I ain't running to try to get out of it. I will damage this phone for the love of slow living and to make a point to you guys that early morning walk, and let's not let the rain stop us. You go, oh, it's raining. Well, I guess I'll start slow living tomorrow. No, you will not, mister. You will start, Mrs. and mister, you will start slowing down right now. So you get your knickers on. You get your little, you know, your little walking shoes on. And you walk. You walk. You walk. What a beautiful thing it is. To touch the earth is to have harmony with nature. Oh, look at this. Folks, are we kidding here with the timely little wisdom from the little front yard placard there? Are we kidding? That harmony with nature. I'm in it, baby. I'm in that harmonious state. I'm feeling it. The leaves, I'm falling into the flow with the leaves. I want you with me. Now, I'm not perfect in this. You're like, you're slow living? Well, I'm trying. I'm doing portions of it. I'm trying to defy my wiring as a hyper person who speaks fast and does this. And it's okay to speak fast if you speak fast, but again, all these things that you do faster are more difficult, will be more difficult for you to maintain a sense of calm and clarity and decision making and you know, keeping that heart rate at a nice mellow pace in all things. Is a good thing. And my friends, slow living is a good thing. It's just one of those things that we should all be doing. I'd like to hear in the comments section what you guys think about this idea. If you're slow living, if you're not slow living, if you're for it or against it, and especially if you're against it, I got to hear this. Like, what's the problem here? Because I know the number one thing will be, I don't have time to slow down. But listen to that line. I don't have time to slow down. Listen, that doesn't make any sense. No, because I have to do this, so I don't have time for that. No, that's exactly what you do have. You have time, so you choose to do it with the pace at which you choose to do it. No, but you don't understand. Dinner's got to be, I get home at 5, dinner's got to be on the table for the kids at 6. Does it? Tell everybody, hey, you know what? We're going to get back. Let them join in. I want to have fun. Now they're not even thinking about it's dinner time because they're immersed. The kids in helping cook the dinner. Good luck with that, by the way. Getting them to do that. They're immersed in it, so they're not thinking, is it dinner time yet? Because they're in it. They're not like, they see when it's going to be time. They're not in there playing, you're playing the Mario Brothers. Not that there's anything wrong with the Mario Brothers. But so no, you can. You can. With just that little bit of time, because then don't let time affect that. Say, dinner will get served and we will eat, trust me. Honey child, I'm just as hungry as you are. Honey child. So dinner will be on the table. But in time, all in good time. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to keep heading this way, head to Duane Reade and pick up some cold and flu medication. And just kidding, I'm going home. But I am going to walk a little bit more. I want to thank you guys for watching. This is Almost Zen TV. I'm Tommy. And this was the Zen of Slow Living Early Morning Walk Edition. See you guys next time.